Indeed, so in Belgium here in Brussels, the terror alert is currently on its highest level, level 4. The city Saturday and today has been almost a ghost town. The authorities have told people to stay in their homes, not to gather in public places. The metro has been closed. It's been very difficult to get around the city as they hunt for Salah Abdeslam, a 26-year-old who was involved in the Paris attacks, who escaped those attacks and is on the run from authorities. Now, friends of his have reportedly told ABC News that they have been on Skype with him and that he is in Brussels and he's trying to escape to Syria. But there is a suspicion that he may be wearing a suicide belt at all times, which is why the terror alert is on so high. And the Belgian Prime Minister have said that they have credible information that a Paris-style attacks on multiple locations could have been planned for the city of Brussels. So we remain on high alert here.
And speaking of high alert, Jack, is there visible police presence?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Just speaking on being on high alert, is there visible police presence?
Yes, there is indeed. There's a very visible presence here. There's military and police armed guards at all the major train stations all over the city centre, anywhere where they clearly suspected that there may have been an attack. Now, where I am here in the European Quarter, with the European Commission behind me and the other institutions dotted around the streets, at the moment there isn't such high security because it's obviously a Sunday and there's not so many people around here. But when those people come to work on Monday, they will obviously be considered a high target, so we're expecting a lot of police officers. But the rest of the city is covered. All police officers and army officers have been told that they are all on standby. They all must be available to work to keep this city safe and to prevent any terror attack like we saw in Paris last week.
Now, what is likely to happen in the week ahead?
Well, we don't know at the moment. We know that the Belgian government are meeting this evening, Sunday evening, to discuss what's happened. We're expecting that the security alert will remain on high until this fugitive is caught. But at the moment, we don't know. We just have to wait and see whether he's caught and what the Belgian authorities have done. There's clearly been a lot of discussion here in Belgium and on social media, etc., about this situation. The Belgian authorities have come in for a lot of criticism in their handling of extremism, and an area of Brussels, Molenbeek, has been accused of being an incubation site, a hotbed of extremism. So we are expecting some political shifts as well from the Belgian government, that they will announce some plan or system of tackling the extremism that is now alleged to have come out of Brussels.
Now, another hot topic, of course, is the balance or imbalance of reporting as far as the African attacks are compared to French attacks, as the recent Paris attacks. Now, have the attacks on African soil, namely Nigeria, as we've also witnessed in Mali, been featured at all in the French media?
They have been featuring. There's been a big debate about this, whether the Lebanon attacks that happened at the same time as the Paris attacks and whether the Mali attacks, etc., have been given enough media coverage. Now, the Mali attacks have been covered quite well in French and Belgian media, but I think there's another debate going on about that. Like, are terrorist attacks, away from further afield from where the kind of readership or viewership is? Are they something that's reported on so much? There's a big debate about that, but the Mali attacks certainly are raising concerns. And as you discussed in your piece a bit earlier with Lauren Fabius in South Africa, there are concerns about Paris, about the COP21 climate change meetings, which start a week tomorrow only, whether Paris is ready for such attacks and whether, in the wake of such huge terror attacks worldwide in the last couple of weeks, whether a meeting of such a large number of heads of state and government is a wise decision to continue doing.
All right, Jack, thank you so much for your time. That's our correspondent, Jack Parrock, coming to us live from Brussels. Thank you so much.